welcome to my channel. My name is BRI LING from Posh Life Cosmetics. Today I wanted to share some tips with you on how I gained my clientele on Instagram. If you want to learn how to build your clientele on social media, keep on watching. And just a disclaimer, it is hot as hell in Texas, so I'm gonna have my fan on because I'm not even gonna front. I'm sweating. This is not supposed to be a dewy finish. This is sweat. So you gonna hear the fan, period. So as I get ready for my client, I'm going to just thread my needles because I like to have all my needles threaded before my client comes. But I just wanted to come on here because I haven't been on here. I've been very busy. I had a lot of kids in my house this summer. My mental health was off the chart and I was all over the place over the summer. But I wanted to come on here and share some tips on how I built my wig clientele, my clientele based on social media. So the first thing I can tell you to do is, what everyone tells you to do, is be consistent with anything that you do, especially with selling hair, or I have to take my own advice, but selling wigs. Like, so many people are selling wigs. Vendors are selling wigs now, so the competition is very high, but you have to set yourself aside from everyone else. And one thing you can do is be consistent. And no one knows about your company, so you have to network on social media and continue to post. Even if you don't post on your Instagram photos, if you don't post a photo, you can post on your story. Like, engage with people, like see what everyone is doing. And I've noticed that worked for me. Like, anytime I post on social media or I just interact, I get a sale. And I have to remind myself, like, this is a job. Like, I have to treat it like a 9 to 5, because if I don't treat it like a 9 to 5, it will show in my bank account, baby. Like, oh bitch, you ain't clock in like 3 days. Oh, okay, you're okay with that. No, the hardest thing is treating your business like a 9 to 5. Like, you have to clock in, you have to wake up, you have to have a schedule to everything that you do. So posting on your social media accounts, that is key. Interacting, that is key. Another thing is, everyone is paying women or social media people money to promote their business, and I never wanted to go that route because, for one, a bitch was broke. For two, that's what everyone was doing. Like, I look at it as flat tummy tea. You see people skinny and hips that look like balls, and they say it's the tea, and it's not the tea, it's surgery. So after I seen that, I'm like, I'm so happy that I never paid anyone to say they liked my stuff, because I want someone to come across my page and actually like my work. Like, I am my own brand ambassador. I get dolled up and I go out. I get dolled up and go post on social media. Like, I am my brand ambassador. I didn't have no money to hire or just send wigs to people. So, you know, if you don't have the money to go that route, become who you would pay to promote your business, baby. Because as soon as I slap on a lash, or I post a picture of me putting on my lash, or I post a video of me putting on my glueless wig, I get a sale. I get a sale. And it's so simple. I mean, it's not simple, but it's easy. You just have to take time out your day to actually do it. That's the hard part, is doing it. I mean, no, that's the easy part, is doing it. Your mind thinking about it, that's the hard part, because your mind will set yourself up to where, like, bitch, that's hard, and we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna get up and put on makeup and post. We're not gonna get up and tell somebody to like your stuff. So that's another thing. And what else did I want to come on here and say? This is just like a quick video because I notice when I do go on social media and I interact and I post videos or post how-tos or just informative content, I get sales, baby. I get sales. And yeah. 1 second. Let me get my thread. What else did I want to come on here and say? Oh, and I also wanted to talk about getting discouraged from what you see on social media. I need everyone to understand that, including myself. I show you what I want you to see. I'm not gonna post me crying in the shower or in the tub because my kids are driving me crazy. I'm not gonna post that. I'm gonna post a lifestyle that is appealing to the eye, even though I'm not saying be fake, but post the content that you are trying to sell. So if you're trying to sell hair, you need to post how-tos, you need to post product information, you need to post your packaging, you need to post the process, you need to post how long it takes to get the hair. You just need everything to be informative. If you're selling wigs, you need to post the products you need for that wig. You need to post videos of you with your wigs. And the process. It's a job, but it's definitely worth it. And when I do this for myself, I definitely see a difference. And I wanted to come on here and just let everyone know that people get discouraged. People want to give up. Like, I wanted to give up. Because when I don't make a sale in a week, I've had that before where I don't make a sale in one whole week. And that's like not going to work, taking off the whole week. How you gonna pay your bills? I have kids, expensive kids, that want everything that they see. So it's like you have to do the work. You have to set yourself up like it's a 9 to 5. You have to take it serious. And the hard part is having a business and keep going, even though, you see homegirl on Instagram, she went from 1,000 followers to 4,000 followers, and you've been doing the same thing longer than her. Like, I've been at that point where I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Bitch, you're not taking it serious like a 9 to 5. You can't compare to what you see. You have to really have tunnel vision and focus on you and your company. Like, that's it. And I've been there. Like, I told my man so many times, I'm about to get a regular job because I'm not making no money. Like, you need to figure out what you're doing wrong and what you can do better in a week. So I will write a list. I'm going to even do this again because I haven't done it. Because when I tell you I've been stressed out all summer, like, this was not a hot girl summer. This was a stressed girl summer. Like, I'm so ready for summer to be over. But you need to write a list. Like, if you didn't make no sales this week, you need to write what you did this week, and then whatever didn't work, scratch it out and write a new list for that following Monday. And I promise you, you're gonna see a change in someone even inquiring or somebody tagging a friend. Like, I love when people tag their friends because that can be a potential buyer. So just write a list and just figure out what works for you. And what I do, I pay attention to like three companies that is similar to my business. So I follow Ming Lee. This is who I like post notifications are on. I follow Ming Lee. I follow I think her name is Nicole Linnell or something like that. She sells clothes. I follow who else? Deja Lade, she's in Memphis. And I just pay attention to their work ethics. I pay attention to their color scheme. I pay attention to how many times they post. Like, I want to set myself up to where I'm posting the same amount as them. Like Ming Lee, she interacts. Like, she's always on social media, and it's hard. It's hard to do that because I have kids. I'm in school. Like, I have my household. I have so much to do, but it's just like, you got to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it because everything that I was doing, probably like I rebranded my company in 2016. I'll go through my old picture just for motivation to look where I started. Like, I started making wigs on a styrofoam head, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, and I just did it. And now I have like I turned my garage into a studio with wig heads everywhere, like a stand, a camera, a ring light, a pink backdrop, like a whole setup. And it just reminds me, like, you wasn't doing this 3 years ago, so bitch, you're doing something right, because how can you afford all this stuff, you know? So you have to look at it like that, and that's all that matters. If you're doing something different that you wasn't doing a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 years ago, then you're doing something. And I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that shit is rough and you gotta keep going. And the shit that you see, like, having a business is not sweet. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of you can't be lazy, because you're not gonna get money. Like, you could go be lazy at a regular job. You could clock in and go bullshit. When you're having a business, you can't bullshit, because your pockets are gonna show that you've been bullshitting. Like, you cannot flex. Like, you could cap while you clocked in, but you can't cap when you have a business, because it shows. And I just want to come on here and tell you guys that that's it. And this wig is from Parkside Cosmetics. These lashes are from Parkside Cosmetics, and this girl wants me to do a beginner friendly makeup look. So when I think of beginner friendly, I don't think of eyeshadow. If it's eyeshadow, it's probably one or two. It's not a cut crease, it's not a halo, it's not a triple crease, it's none of that. It's step by step: brows, lashes, foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlight. That's what I think a beginner friendly video is. So I may do that. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a very long time, just because my views, I don't get no views on YouTube. Like, even though I shouldn't care about that, but it's like I'm not in a position to keep on buying all this makeup. Baby, it's just me. I have a business. So if you guys want videos on makeup looks, let me know below. Let me know, because if you guys don't want it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna waste my time, because YouTube is just a lot right now. So I'll try to be back with a makeup tutorial on Wednesday. Hopefully. My daughter starts kindergarten on Wednesday, so I don't know if I'm gonna be all over the place, and I start school, so I have to get prepared for that. But I will try to drop a makeup video on Wednesday. If you guys are, starting a business, or if you guys are nervous about starting a business, just start it and come on here and let me know that you started your business, or you're feeling the same way, because I know there's people out there, because I get messages on Instagram. I may not get comments on YouTube, but people, that's why I'm still on here talking to the camera on YouTube, because people inbox me on Instagram and they can relate. Like, when I tell you my life is so relatable, and I don't want to come on here and make it seem like my life is perfect and making wigs is easy. And that's why I haven't done that's why I haven't done a wig tutorial on here, because I'm still learning. When I perfect my craft, like on 1,000, then I'll come on here and show you guys. But I don't want to come on here and show you guys, even though my wigs are bomb as fuck, like no capping at all. But when I'm at a level as an instructor and I can teach you guys, then I will come on here and do a step-by-step tutorial on how I make my wigs. But when I tell you life is relatable, and it's okay. So if you guys are feeling the same way, feeling discouraged, or you know, you're at your breaking point where your business, where you want to give up, let me know, because I know I'm not alone. I promise you I'm not alone. Let me get off this because my client's probably here. Bye. See you next time.